Hi guys. Lesson 4 is about the vocabulary that you need to cook. There are a lot of words out there that if you don't know what they mean, you're not going to be able to do it in the recipe. I'm about to show you a very difficult recipe. It's rated one of the top 10 most difficult recipes to make. This is a recipe for consomme, which is just soup, but somehow it becomes very difficult. Okay, so here are the directions for the consomme soup. I haven't even put the ingredients on here. The first thing I notice when I'm looking at this is some traditional garnishes, and then it has a bunch of stuff in French. I don't know why step 1 is just talking about garnishes, but that's what it's doing. And step 2 is also talking about garnishes. Then we get here. It says, in a mixing bowl, whip the egg whites slightly. Well, I've got to know what the word whip means. And I gotta know what they mean by slightly, because that's not very descriptive, is it? It says combine the lean meat, vegetables, tomato puree, herbs, and spices together. Mix the egg. Well, some of us, we may not even know what the word mix means, so that's the word we need to know. Mix in the egg whites in a spigot stock pot. A what? So now I gotta go look up what kind of pot that is. Blend. There's another word I need to know. The cold chicken stock with the meat mixture. Place the stock on medium heat. Well, I need to know what medium heat is. That is something we will be looking at. Stir the liquid occasionally. So now I'm stirring. Is that different than mixing? Well, I better figure that out. And occasionally, how often is occasionally? Until the raft forms. Now what the heck is a raft? Wow, this is a lot of words I need to figure out. The liquid should reach 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Simmer the soup. Now I do know what that means, but do you know what that means? For 1.5 hours, making sure the raft does not break or sink. Remove the first cup of the consomme from the spigot to remove sediment and discard. Line a china cap with a china cap? What? With 5 layers of cheesecloth, strain the liquid slowly. If the liquid is cloudy, strain the consomme again with fresh cheesecloth. Season with salt, hot sauce, and garnishes. Strain? What is strain? And do you even know what cheesecloth is? Wow, this is a lot of words for what is considered to be a very difficult recipe. Some recipes have way more words than this. So the important thing to know before we start cooking is to know what some of these terms mean. So I've included in the next couple of activities some different slides and a little video with all kinds of different definitions for cooking terms. When you've looked at all the videos and all the slides, there's a little matching activity for you to do to turn in for the grade. If you're at home, there's QR codes for each of these that you can look at to try and do your matching. When we start doing our recipes, we'll talk specifically about these things. It's just like a preview of your vocabulary.